That'd be funny. I know the sim gurus know that I want cars, and it's like, they see this response and it's like, yep, this is Iron Seagull's answer to the survey. Hey folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here with something a little different today. So there's this Sims 4 survey that's been floating around Twitter. I'm not actually 100% sure if this is official, like if the company who put this survey together is actually affiliated with EA, because for some reason The Sims has not tweeted about it yet. But I saw this first from Jack of All Games. Brew in 1998 QC shared it with him. I haven't looked at every one of these expansion pack ideas yet, but from what I've seen so far, I am intrigued. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to change up the usual format and actually have a bit of face cam and react to these. Like, what keeps you coming back? Select all that apply. Build a world or a neighborhood. Oh yeah, so this was a talking point because we don't have create a world, but this makes it sound like as if we do. I mean, I could still check it off in terms of like using the toolbot to decorate the neighborhood and just kind of like building up a community by making a whole bunch of Sims for it and that sort of way, even though I don't like literally build houses much. All right, yeah, let's just move on to the next one. I don't want to spend too much time on this. Thinking about expansion packs, what must the pack include for you to consider buying it? Select up to 3. Okay, well, definitely activities, abilities, or skills. Then if I do like both of the like gameplay ones, then that's it already. Then I've already chosen 3. Maybe I'll put experience different lifestyles and cultures, because I do want more worlds outside of the typical North American worlds that we get. And that can kind of go along with like new worlds, neighborhood, locations. So, alright, we'll just go with that. How interested are you in an expansion pack that predominantly focuses on exploring different life stages? Not at all interested to very interested. So, okay, yeah, for kids, very interested. We already have a teen-focused expansion pack with high school years, though that flopped, so I don't think I put not very interested. Maybe I put somewhat interested. Just something that focuses on a different aspect of teen life, I suppose. Like, especially more after-school activities, but then instead of them being rabbit holes, they could be active. That could be interesting. And, oh yeah, elders definitely need more attention, so alrighty. Below are some high-level ideas for potential Sims 4 expansions. The Sims team is not committing to any specific themes, features, or details outlined here. Your input will determine which ideas are most appealing, what could be improved, or which should be cut. Please rate these ideas based on what you personally want or don't want from future expansion packs. Okay, so the first one here is shape your Sims' fate in a gritty city. Will they become notorious criminals, vigilante for justice, or play both sides? Navigate from small-time pickpocketing to high-stakes heists and decide your path in a world full of shady deals and intense stakeouts. Wow, I remember there was like a somewhat similar idea, but it was focused more on like being a criminal, and then maybe burglars would finally come back, and this seems like a slight evolution of that idea. This also feels like this could be angled into a superhero expansion pack, which is something that I'm really shocked that The Sims has not done yet. I guess this is one sort of thing where it's like, yeah, it's a very different sort of idea than what I would expect in an expansion, but if it does have a lot of content and interesting gameplay, I think I would be extremely interested in it. Create an adventure-filled sleepaway camp where kids discover new hobbies, uncover camp secrets, and forge lifelong friendships, all while exploring beaches, lakes, and rivers under the care of dedicated counselors. This seems like this should just be an outdoor retreat refresh. I love the idea. This is very cool. It's just... yeah, a whole separate expansion pack for this when we already have the camping pack. Yeah. That is kind of strange to me. But I guess, I mean, we're kind of at the point now, it's like with The Simpsons, where so many episodes kind of feel like rehashes of ideas they've already done before. Like, how many more times are Homer and Marge gonna get very close to breaking up and then get back together by the end? So I have thought about that before, like the idea of having something more dedicated to the kids' summer camp. Like, yeah, that would go pretty well with seasons. But yeah, I guess that's just what it is now. Yeah, especially if they keep planning on having The Sims 4 going forever and forever until I'm like 60 years old. They gotta pull these ideas from somewhere. Not everything's going to be completely unique, sadly. I mean, separate from all of that, could this potentially be a really fun expansion pack? Yes, it could. Even more so than the last one there. Experience a modern monarchy where you'll build your legacy through grand estates, political intrigue, and luxurious fashion. Rise from commoner to ruler, forge alliances, and navigate royal rivalries in a culturally rich, high-stakes drama. Power, influence, and exclusive living. Why isn't this The Sims Medieval 2? I don't understand the appeal. Like, I've seen some people ask for a royalty expansion pack, and I'm like, why? It doesn't feel like that'd be very relevant if that were to be part of, like, modern-day Sims. This would make so much sense if we had a Sims Medieval 2, and the original just does not get enough love. It really doesn't. And now that they've brought back My Sims, like, yeah, they should do more Sims Medieval stuff. Yeah, I'm just gonna put not at all interested for that one. Dive into a vibrant ocean world and explore hidden treasures, meet marine life, build your seaside dream, and sail between charming coastal towns. Every dive and voyage offers new discoveries. This should be an island living refresh! Come on, this would be amazing as a pack refresh. Again, especially if they plan on having The Sims 4 go on for so much longer, then they should bring pack refreshes back. And bring new life to old expansion packs and sell more copies of those, especially since Island Living got so much backlash. And rightfully so, I can totally understand that. But that was funny. I remember I did a video years ago about, like, oh, what if we got, like, an underwater scuba diving adventure game pack? But that was years, I think, before Island Living was even a thing. So, yeah, interesting. Again, like, this is one of those things where it's like, I love the idea, but dang, I wish the execution wasn't a separate expansion pack. Oh, and maybe we could have, like, those like biodomes under the water, like that one neighborhood in The Sims 2 on console. I loved that place. That was really cool. Gosh dang it. I think I'm just gonna have to put extremely interested for this one. Transport your Sims to a neon-lit cyberpunk future where you can enhance their human or robot lives with cutting-edge tech, explore gritty careers, and navigate complex relationships between Sims and robots in a whimsical dystopian world. Wow, okay. I didn't see, like, the full details of that one. I knew that was, like, a cyberpunk idea was the thing on the survey, but, yeah, interesting theme idea. The aesthetics could be really cool. I was wondering what the gameplay going along with this would be, because, yeah, but we have servos already. But then again, in The Sims 3, we had, like, the Simbots, which are, like, kind of like older, rustier robots, and then we had the Plumbots. I'm pretty sure they were called in Into the Future, so I guess that's one thing that could... And also, yeah, like, the servos in Discovery University could have been better. Am I interested in that as, like, something like the kids' summer camp or the ocean scuba diving adventure thing? No. I think I'll put somewhat interested. Like, if we got some of my most wanted ideas ahead of this, then I'd be more open to it. Traverse an uncharted, otherworldly, extreme environment where civilization has collapsed and nature has reclaimed the remnants of a once great city. Your Sim must adapt to survive and work together to thrive. Wow. I don't know. I just felt like I needed to do that voice for this description. This feels like spin-off material. It does. Maybe this could be like a My Sims game. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. it could be interesting for a change of pace, but again, is it something I would use a lot in the long term? I don't think so. Yeah, like maybe in a few years, I'd be more open to an idea like this, so I guess I'll put somewhat interested. Okay, so this idea was the one that caught my attention the most when I saw Jack's tweet, so customize your travel van and live on the road, explore picturesque destinations, trade with the locals, and work on your mechanic skills. Prepare for your retirement and expanded elder adventures. This sounds amazing in concept at least, but it's just with the way the worlds work in The Sims 4 and how small they are now, like the new ones we get, this sounds way too ambitious. This could have been a really great expansion pack for The Sims 3 with the open world. Like, how would they pull this off? And like, this is something where like they'd have to put in cars, right? My most wanted thing for this game. But it's still like, this sounds very like open world specific, and this is something that I remember Simgrew Grant said years ago. It's like the one thing that is like impossible. It's impossible to do with the game's code architecture and to make sense. They'd have to reformat so much of the game, and it could just break so easily. But I do love this idea. Yeah, just like getting a travel van and having different destinations and having like, actually, yeah, that's one of the ideas I've had where they could go beyond what they've done with cars in The Sims 2 and Sims 3, where you'd have to actually maintain your vehicle and could even have an active career where you work at a garage and then you have Sims coming in with their vehicles and they have a different range of problems that you gotta fix, and then some are more extreme with how high your career level is. So yeah, that could be really interesting. But also the whole elder angle, like we were talking earlier about how elders need more love, so that's really interesting too. Next is journey with your Sims through an adventurous exploration of coastal landscapes to discover prehistoric and marine fossils and other natural wonders. Showcase your unique discoveries to inspire conservation and adventure skills. Huh. Okay. I do kind of like, it's a different idea. It's not one that I normally think about. Kind of interesting. Could expand on like the Sim lore in a way, especially in terms of wildlife. I'll put somewhat interested. And then, oh, this is the one I've seen the most people talk about. Yeah, this one sounds very cool. Step into a lively 80s/90s retro world in a bustling mall setting, enjoying classic throwback activities and unique storylines that reimagine the era with nostalgic charm and unforgettable drama. This appeals to my childhood so much. I'm a 90s kid, and like, yeah, that sounds very intriguing. Yeah, activities. I think maybe there's more details, because I could have sworn, yeah, I saw like, maybe that's just like one of the next slides that we haven't. If they did do this idea, I wonder if they would literally have us like step into a time machine and go back in time to that actual era, or would it be, say, like Dragon Valley in The Sims 3, where it is still in the same world, you're not traveling back in time, but it's like more of like an isolated location that's kind of stuck in the past, I guess? I don't know. Of the ideas that you are at least somewhat interested in, select up to 2 ideas that you find most appealing. Oh, yeah, the travel van one. Now we're going to show 2 of the previously shown expansion pack ideas in more detail. Reminder, Maxis is not committing to any specific themes, features, or details outlined here. And even things that have come true before have taken several years, like that Love Struck pack. I feel like its roots came from that Find Love idea from the survey from, I think, several years ago at this point. So yeah, some ideas may not come true, some may take many years for us to actually get. Read this detailed description and tell us if you're more or less interested in the expansion pack given extra information here. Alright, so okay, yeah, now we're getting the details. Dive into a vibrant 80s/90s retro world with bustling venues and freelance careers, hang out at the arcade, comic book store, game board cafe, and ramen shop. Wait, we already have ramen, don't we? Okay, maybe it's more types of ramen. Enjoy classic activities like tabletop, role-playing games, landline phones! What? I thought those would never come back. Rollerblading. Even though this is still theoretical, I just didn't think they'd even consider that. Be a babysitter, deliver newspapers, or be the beloved lifeguard at the community pool. We actually, yeah, we do have a lifeguard career already. But hopefully this would be active. Same with the babysitting. But have a blast on the water slide and drink from the hose while reliving this vintage era through old-time objects, unique storylines, and unforgettable This sounds amazing! Like, this feels like almost what I think about when it comes to hobbies, except with a retro twist to it. But, oh yeah, I am much more interested. No doubt about that. Please tell us specifically why you are much more interested in this expansion pack idea. Please be specific so we can optimize pack ideas based on your preferences. Alright, so what I put here was, I love the range of activities on offer, and they directly appeal to my childhood with the 80s, 90s theme. I also feel we need more active careers. Drinking from the hose is a fun, small details kind of element. So, thinking about the Sims 4 base game, other packs or community contents like mods or custom content, how unique is this idea compared to what's already available? I don't know. I mean, there's landline mods. I covered one of them before. And there is a newspaper mod. And we already have ramen. I'm pretty sure Snowy Escape gave us ramen. Or was it Discover University with like one of the new quick meals? I don't remember. Oh yeah, and rollerblading we have in terms of like the roller rank from seasons, but with the context here, I'm assuming it's like rollerblading like more free. Like riding a bicycle, except you're rollerblading, and I would absolutely love to see that. I think that'd be super fun. And there's gotta be custom content furniture that is 80s, 90s theme. Well, definitely. I've seen a Winged Llama's 90s themed furniture. That's really good. I guess really then I would have to say kind of unique. But to have it like on the level that they would do it with all the gameplay animations and active careers and stuff, then it would be on a bit of a higher level, but I just can't say totally unique. How likely are you to buy this expansion? Extremely likely. How soon would you purchase this? I guess, yeah, I would pre-order it. Sims take life on the road with a customizable travel van, exploring picturesque destinations, and engaging in meaningful experiences with locals from different worlds. Trade items, recipes, and stories from each location. Oh, I wonder what the stories would do exactly. And then return to a world where Sims dream to retire, to update your van and dive deeper into the mechanic career. Hello! Partake in whimsical misadventures with family or solo, and enjoy expanded elder activities during their golden years, enriching generational storytelling. Okay. Okay. I mean, I guess I would say I'm still much more interested. I'm just not sure how they would pull this off. I mean, I know they've said, like, in that investor meeting video that they were going to reinvest in, like, core technology, but I'm not expecting open world. I don't think that's happening. Yeah, because Singer Grant did say not even open neighborhoods are possible with the code architecture of The Sims 4. But please tell us specifically why you're much more interested in this expansion pack idea. I want cars! But no, I'll talk a bit more than that. That'd be funny. I know the sim gurus know that I want cars, and it's like, they see this response and it's like, yep, this is Iron Seagull's answer to the survey, if this actually is a real sim survey. I'm hoping it is. Yeah, so I added, yeah, no, seriously, this sounds like an interesting way of bringing them back, if this could be done within Sims 4's limitations, and that I love the adventure element of going into the world and having a range of souvenirs from recipes to stories. Actually, I'll add on that city living kind of went into this, and I loved that that aspect. because then you like go to all those food stands and you learn the recipes, and then you have those collectibles. Actually, I really love the collectibles in City Living. The posters and the snow globes, and the snow globes all have like different nods to the different worlds in the game at the time. Thinking about the Sims 4 base game, other packs, or community content, how unique is this idea compared to what's already available? Well, we do technically have car mods, but it's not really for this sort of purpose. And oh yeah, I definitely want a mechanic career too. I think this is actually one where I would say totally unique. How likely are you to buy this expansion? I would say as long as it's pulled off well, extremely likely. How soon would you purchase this pack? Pre-order. Okay, so select your age. Select the option that best describes your gender identity. Oh, that's it. Okay. I just found this reply in Jack's thread from Mitchell about the cyberpunk idea, so you could at least go over this one. Transport your Sims to a near-future vibrant cyberpunk world where they can explore a neon-lit, gritty city, advancing the latest Sims technology from enhancing their bodies with cutting-edge cybernetics to home life conveniences. As a human and robot Sim, dive into tech-focused hobbies and careers through underworld professions, such as cybernetic cosmetics to robot fighting rings. Oh my gosh, that reminds me of that one Simpsons episode. Discover relationships between humans, bots, and everyone in between, and navigate the moral complexities of nature versus technology in this futuristic, whimsically dystopian world. Oh wow, this does sound like Into the Future, but with its own twist. I am intrigued. I will admit, I'm a little bit more intrigued. I mean, I don't regret my top two choices, but okay, that's kind of cool. I just took a look at Sims Community's article about this, and I'll leave a link to it in the video description below because they have all of the pack descriptions to read over. So I'll go through the ones that we didn't already see. The Ocean Adventure one. Dive into a colorful ocean world filled with fun and adventure, explore underwater landscapes, find hidden treasures, and meet diverse marine life. Build your dream property on the beach or open ocean, and create an aquarium with collected artifacts and aquatic life. Travel from unique ocean neighborhood location to discover each small town, meet the locals, and trade goods. Live on houseboats, fish from rowboats, or explore with submarines with underwater and open water spaces. Every dive and every seafaring offers new discoveries. Yeah, this does sound very cool. And I've been saying for a while now, we need more boats. Because just the Aqua Zip and the Island Canoe from Island Living is not enough. The Sims 3 had more boats. And yeah, this could be the way. This could be the way of us getting more boats. But again, I just wish this was an Island Living refresh. Alright, so the third one they have here, traverse an uncharted, otherworldly, extreme environment where civilization has collapsed and nature has reclaimed the remnants of a once great city. Master adaptation skills to survive and thrive, from finding basic resources, creating makeshift shelters, to creating homes for your team of Sims, whom, with your unique skills combined, you will partner with to get through crumbling structures, overgrown streets, and hidden corners of a vast post-apocalyptic landscape. The game blends exploration, survival, and strategy elements, introducing exotic pets, expanded fishing? Oh, I'd be intrigued to see how they could do fishing better. And a survivalist career, and introduces a dynamic resource management based on availability. This also sounds like really amazing spin-off material, but as a pack for The Sims 4? I don't know. It would be like one of those things where I might use it once in every blue moon for a change of pace, but yeah, I mean, this at least sounds way better than Star Wars Journey to Rabbit Holes, but okay, the Fossil one. Journey with your Sims as they explore a newly discovered prehistoric landscape. Join the exclusive adventure camp on the diverse coastal regions of Oceania shores. Uncover rare prehistoric and marine fossils, new plant species, and documents the unique wildlife and natural wonders of coastal and inland biomes. Customize and contribute to museums you curate that blend adventure and education, showcasing these incredible finds while inspiring visitors and creating activities for children that share the importance of conservation and adventure skills. Like, yeah, if they had field trips as a feature, and then you actually get to visit these locations with children, and then you can discover things that way, that's really cool. Okay, I'm slightly more open to it. It's just not the most thrilling idea to me, but I think this is one of those where it's like, depending on just the type of person you are, yeah, you may be super interested in an idea like this, while some of you may just like be like, I could not care any less. Choose your Sims' path, become notorious criminals, revered law enforcers, somewhere in between. Small-time crime like pickpocketing for grilled cheese can quickly escalate into high-stakes bank heists for rare jewels. Oh yes, that is an expansion of that previous idea. From shady back alley deals to intense stakeouts, navigate the underbelly of a gritty city filled with gritty locations like pool halls and an unsavory cast of characters. Will your Sims rise to power as mafia bosses and con artists, uphold justice as crime-fighting heroes, or play both sides? I think this is potentially an interesting idea. Still not like top tier for me, but this would be the way. This would be the way they would bring back burglars and also be able to play as the burglar. Okay, so here's the kids camp one. Embark on life-changing adventures where children discover new hobbies through recreation and exploration activities that shape their future interests. Create your own sleepaway camp with beaches, lakes, rivers, and pools. So hopefully you can get pool slides where kids can socialize, play, and learn new skills under the care of lifeguards, camp counselors, and babysitters. Actually, that would be cool if we could also play the other side, where we could be those lifeguards and counselors and babysitters. Dive into endless water activities. Oh, we definitely need more of those. I did like a whole wishlist video about that. Uncover camp myths, discover new creatures, make lasting friendships, and develop hobbies to share with the whole family. Wow, hobbies! Okay, yeah, this actually does sound even more interesting now that we get the full picture here. Okay, I would say last but not least, but this is the least idea for me. Experience the grandeur and drama of modern monarchy as you build your Sims legacy in a culturally rich world. From managing high-rise estates and navigating political intrigue to customizing luxurious fashion and high-end living, this pack offers you a unique blend of traditional and contemporary royal life. Forge alliances, engage in rivalries, and shape your destiny as you rise from commoner to beloved ruler, or navigate the complexities of royal succession. Adopt exclusive pets, go shopping for luxury items and favors for your close-knit circle of trusted and not-so-trusted friends. Live the life of luxury, influence, and power, and create a legacy that will be remembered for generations. Okay, I can see the angle a little more, though. It would be nice to have some more high-end things, because it can be pretty easy to make a lot of money in The Sims 4, but we just don't really have too many things that we could actually, like, have as very expensive items to build towards. But they do make it clear as well that this would be a modern thing and not going back in time to the medieval times, even though I'd still really love a Sims medieval sequel. Very interesting survey, though. I miss when we would get surveys like these, because I think the last time we got surveys that asked us about actual potential ideas rather than just feedback ones on packs that had just released, I think that was in 2020 when we got the pair of surveys, and one of them even went into detail about snowy themed ideas, and then we got Snowy Escape already later that year. So it is good to see one of these sorts of surveys pop up again. But feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, your favorite ideas from this survey, and be sure to subscribe if you'd like to keep up with my latest gaming content. I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching!